Hi everyone, good day. I'm Crispin Janyo Moreno, 21 years old, student of Bachelor of Science Hospitality Management in Northeastern Mindanao State University, Yenga Campus. And today we will tackle about personal finance. But first, what is personal finance? So, personal finance is a term that covers managing your money as well as saving and investing it. To make it more clear, I prepare video clips for you. Okay, so let's watch this.
Personal finance. So, what is personal finance? Personal finance is the process of planning and managing personal financial activities such as income generation, spending, saving, investing, and protection. The process of managing one's personal finances can be summarized in a budget or financial plan. Areas of personal finance. The main areas of personal finance are income, spending, saving, investing, and protection. Each of these areas will be examined in more detail below. First is income. Income refers to a source of cash inflow that an individual receives and then uses to support themselves and their family. It is the starting point for our financial planning process. Common sources of income are salaries, bonuses, hourly wages, pensions, dividends. These sources of income all generate cash that an individual can use to either spend, save, or invest. In this sense, income can be thought of as the first step in our personal finance roadmap. Second is spending. Spending includes all types of expenses an individual incurs related to buying goods and services or anything that is consumable, i.e., not an investment. All spending falls into two categories. Cash, paid for with cash on hand. Credit, paid for by borrowing money. Note: the majority of most people's income is allocated to spending. Common sources of spending are rent, mortgage, payments, taxes, food, entertainment, travel, credit card payments, etc. Third is saving. Saving refers to excess cash that is retained for future investing or spending. If there is a surplus between what a person earns as income and what they spend, the difference can be directed towards savings or investments. Common forms of savings include physical cash, savings bank account, checking bank account, money market securities. Fourth is investing. Investing relates to the purchase of assets that are expected to generate a rate of return, with the hope that over time the individual will receive back more money than they originally invested. Investing carries risk, and not all assets actually end up producing a positive rate of return. This is where we see the relationship between risk and return. Common forms of investing include stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, private companies, commodities, art. Last and fifth is protection. Personal protection refers to a wide range of products that can be used to guard against an unforeseen and adverse event. Common protection products include life insurance, health insurance, estate planning. This is another area of personal finance where people typically seek professional advice and which can become quite complicated. There is a whole series of analysis that needs to be done to properly assess an individual's insurance and estate planning needs. The personal finance planning process. Good financial management comes down to having a solid plan and sticking to it. All of the above areas of personal finance can be wrapped into a budget or a formal financial plan. These plans are commonly prepared by personal bankers and investment advisors who work with their clients to understand their needs and goals and develop an appropriate course of action. Generally speaking, the main components of the financial planning process are assessment, goals, plan development, execution, monitoring and reassessment. Some of the most common careers include personal banker, wealth manager, investment advisor, insurance advisor, tax advisor, estate planner, financial planner, mortgage broker.
Okay guys, I'm back and now we will tackle personal financial decision. So, how to make personal financial decision? So what is personal financial decision? We all know all matters in our life need or require decision, like in business. Decision is our priority to make our business start and to make our business achieve what our goals. So what is the step to make personal financial decision? So first is determine your current financial situation. So this is the step that you will list what you have now. Like example, saving, monthly income, monthly expenses, and debt. Step 2. Develop your financial goals. Improve your financial literacy, create a budget, pay off debt, and more. Step 3. Identify alternative course of action. This is the step that you will make alternatives or plan A or plan B. Step 4. Evaluating your alternatives. So this is the time that you will examine the benefits and the negatives of your alternative course of action. Step 5. Create and use your financial action. This is the part that you will try to use your plan. So this is the 6th and the last step. Review and revise your plan. So this is the time that you will make it right if there is something wrong and add if it is lacking. And now let's talk about insurance. So what is insurance? So insurance is a thing providing a protection in a possible eventuality. So these are the 3 types of insurance: the property, liability, and life. But there are more examples related in insurance. To make it more clear again, I present a video clips. Okay guys, let's watch.
Insurance. Different types. What insurance will I need? I am sure you all have heard of the term insurance. What is insurance? Insurance is a mechanism of sharing losses of a few by many, which reduces the cost of loss caused by a variety of risks. Insurance is a mechanism that helps to reduce the effects of adverse situations. It promises to pay the beneficiary of an asset a certain sum if a loss occurs. The various types of insurance are: life insurance. It is a contract between an insured and an insurer where the insurer promises to pay the nominee of the insured a sum in exchange for a premium upon the death of the insured person. Life insurance policy ensures that if an individual dies, his or her family will be compensated by the insured amount. They secure the individual's family's future even when they are not around to take care of them. Health insurance. Health insurance covers the cost of an insured individual's medical and surgical expenses. There are various clauses like the number of days to be hospitalized, the list of illnesses covered, etc., which need to be kept in mind before you purchase the health insurance. Travel insurance. Travel insurance is meant to cover medical expenses and other losses incurred while traveling within the country or internationally. Travel insurance can also cover theft or loss of your luggage during travel. Home insurance. Our house and other household assets are costly assets and hence it must be given utmost protection. Home insurance covers building insurance, contents like furniture, insurance or both. It generally covers for damage caused by fire, bad weather, natural disaster, damage caused by burglary or attempted burglary. Motor insurance. Motor or auto insurance provides protection for our vehicle against financial loss and liability that could result as part of an accident or theft. The owner of a motor vehicle is legally liable for any injury or damage to third-party life or property arising out of the use of the vehicle in a public place. Hence, third-party liability insurance of every vehicle is compulsory under law, and driving a motor vehicle without insurance is a punishable offence. Questions. 1. Anita fell ill while she and her family were travelling to Paris for their vacation. She had to be given medicines, and the family had to pay a huge sum of money for her medication. They could have been compensated this amount had they taken which insurance? 2. There was a theft at Rakesh's house and he lost a few very valuable items. However, he was compensated the amount as he had taken insurance for the same. What insurance had Rakesh taken? 3. While driving on the crowded roads of Bangalore, a truck hit Pratik's car from the back. There was a big dent, and the garage estimated the expenses to be 10,000 rupees. Pratik asked the garage to go ahead and repair his vehicle, as Pratik would be compensated for his loss. He had taken which insurance to be getting these benefits? 4. Ravi met with an accident and expired. His family could not get further income and had to repay the home loan and also needed money for future expenses. They got a large amount of money from the insurance company, which helped them sail through. What insurance had Ravi taken? 5. Seema fell ill, and when her family took her to the doctor said she had to be hospitalized for a few days. The medical expenses of a few days in hospital were very high. Seema recovered soon and came back home, but the family had a huge medical bill to repay and had to borrow money from some relatives for the same. Which type of insurance could have avoided this type of borrowing?
And that is insurance. Once again, I'm Prisben Janoy Moreno. I hope you learned something. And thank you. Bye-bye.